What's up guys, it's Hyder again with another track breakdown. I wanted to do my song Medicine that just recently dropped a couple weeks ago. Under Fire is going to be out October 7th, so 2 weeks from now, I think, from this, whenever this gets uploaded, and that's really exciting. I got a little physical CD here and everything. These will be available for purchase as well if you want to grab one of those. But yeah, let's get into this Medicine. So it's a pretty simple track. It looks like there's a lot here. I got about, what is that, 52 layers. So the first thing I came up with was this little guitar part, literally like 3 notes. And that's pretty much the basis for the entire song. As you can see on this first top layer, it goes throughout the entire track, except for a few little sections. And then after that, added these clean layers in here. That's it, that's it. And that's the basis for all of the verses of the song. Three notes. That's it. That's all it is. We got a bunch of reverbed out guitars. This is the same melody as that first track. I had this as a delay send, and this was just the delay printed by itself. There's a lot of random sounds I was messing with. Like I have these little guitar like fade-in swells. Like, it hasn't even been that long. I already forgot these were in here. It just kind of all blends together really well. And that's pretty much it for the intro to the song, instrumental wise. Other than the drums, of course, we got a pretty simple pattern here. Lots of space for those guitars to come through. And then right when the little pre-chorus comes in, that top layer guitar kind of cuts out. Gives space for those guitar chords again. And then right when the chorus comes back in, it's literally just looped over and over, but it has that gate on it, so it's giving it kind of an interesting effect there. Let's get into the chorus. The drums are pretty similar to the verse. Still tons and tons of space here. And then shout out to Decap, the goat of sample packs, with his hi-hat loops. Amazing. It just fills in that space for the drums so well. That's the drums for the chorus. That's it. I think I have a kick layer here. It's kind of a... That's it for the drums for the entire song. And then you get this bass that comes in, this kind of Reese bass. I think I made it with Diva, but you could really make it with any synthesizer. Super easy. But yeah, when doing production, I mean, especially like this kind of pop production, any instrumentals in general, you always want to think if there's going to be a vocalist on it, you want to give them space to do their thing. And that's what I've kind of had to teach myself over the last years, like getting more into this style is just let it breathe, you know, give some space. It doesn't always have to be something going on. This section right after the chorus where it's the same bass sound, but different notes and got a filter thrown on it. So if you're using a phone, you might not even hear that at all because it's so filtered out, but it's there. So like I was saying, keep it basic. Like there's not a lot going on here. Now we can get into the vocals, layers, and a couple little hidden things at the end here. So you guys are gonna get a little exclusive acapella here.
You get it to zero medicine. A spoonful of sugar won't know. No.
And then underneath all of that, we got this little... just kind of fills in that space. We got the pancake on it, extra syrup. I love this plugin. You can get it for free. It's just like an auto panner. You can do different envelopes and stuff. It's so sick. I use it all the time, especially on hi-hats. It's really great on hi-hats. Until the vocal layers, we got this little pre-chorus section.
It's another day in my pearls will swallow themselves.
These little falsetto layers. Sounds goofy. Goofy AF by itself. It works.
Day in my pearls will swallow themselves a girl from.
Got these little reverbed breath sounds. There's a little bit more dynamics in that section. And then we get into the chorus, the only part of the song that matters by itself.
I know if I keep on going, I'ma die, 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 die. Mixing potions got me floating till it's bye, 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 bye.
But where it really gets interesting is the layers I have set up here. So I have this super untuned vocal, like out of tune on purpose to kind of give it that chorusy effect, because when you have one like well sang and then one kind of badly sang, they kind of go in and out of pitch and give it an interesting flavor. So this is kind of distorted. I think I just have, yeah, Pro C, Saturn. This is that.
I know if I'm going, I'ma mixing potion got me floating till.
So super distorted, kind of out of tune, sounds a little wonky, but when you throw it together with the vocal, it sounds nice.
I know if I keep on going, I'ma die, 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 die. Mixing potions got me floating till it's bye.
And then of course we got the big layers, the bye 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 die die die. So these are the first layers.
Da, 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 da.
It's super soft, kind of whisper. The second group,
Da, 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 da.
kind of more of that normal tone. I think this is the octave lower.
Da, 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 da.
Definitely pitch shifted for sure. And then the super high ones. A little painful to listen to on its own, but you throw them all together
Da, 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 da.
and then throw the top line on it.
Da, 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 da.
It sounds good. It sounds good. And then we actually expand on these layers the second time the chorus comes in right here.
Die,
So listen to this. Yeah, that's a thing.
die, die, die.
And I put some screams in here. I don't think anyone noticed this, but never abandoned my roots. That just gives it a little bit more texture. I think sets it apart from the rest of the layers as well. Now, another interesting part of here is the, I guess, verse 2 bridge section, whatever. Clean guitar comes back in from the intro. It's not bad without the layers.
When I can't get it right, you know what is on my mind. Get it bounce.
Just a little dry, and it definitely needs something here. So we have 4 layers of vocals here. We have these straight up double vocals.
When I can't get it right, you know what it.
And then we have a little harmony here as well, layered with that.
When I can't get it right, you know what is on my mind.
Layered with the doubles.
When I can't get it right, you know what is on my mind.
And then the top line.
When I can't get it right, you know what is on my mind. Get it bounce, Falcon 9.
And I also have these little shout ad-lib things that kind of just accent certain sections of this. It's kind of hard to notice in this song. You probably only hear like the ending one, but altogether this sounds pretty nice.
When I can't get it right, you know what is on my mind. Get it bounce, Falcon 9. Put it on my mind.
And then I have these little ad-libs here again.
Say, right, yeah.
And that's pretty much it for the track. I have a couple little things I want to show off here just to close this off, but it's not super complicated, I feel like. There's a few elements I'm reusing. It's a lot of vocal layers. That's probably what looks the most intimidating about this, but keeping it simple is where it's at. And the second chorus, we're adding some instruments in.
Die, I know if I keep on going, I'ma.
We got a pan flute! A pan flute! Who would have thought? Obviously a little edited, and I think I pitch corrected it as well to make sure it's perfectly in tune, you know? We got these little, just kind of accenting those drum hits when that comes in. I don't know, I think it just adds an interesting vibe to it, and this boy was on the track. I don't even know how to play this thing. I got a couple notes out of it, and okay, so a random vocal run I think I recorded extra, and I didn't think I would use it, and I was just like, you know what? Let me just distort the hell out of it and throw it at the end. Doesn't even really sound like a vocal, but it's in there somewhere. And then at the end, you can see it right here. Didgeridoo. And yes, I do own a didgeridoo. I don't know why. I bought it on Amazon one day. I don't know. But I thought it would sound cool at the very end. Threw some distortion on it. Also layered it with the main bass from the song. Chunks it up a little bit, a little chunky. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the track. I'll see you all when Under Fire releases. Don't forget to take your medicine.
I've been trying to see you, I don't even know if I can. I know you've been